we played our best game in the gold medal game, and just excited to be back. It was a long journey, and I thought we kept getting better, and we were at our best in the medal round. Our defense adjusted to the type of play we had to play against, and then we were giving up, instead of 90 points, 75. And in the championship game, until the last few minutes, we gave up 50. So the guys really played well defensively, and I'm proud of them. So yeah, well, the whole experience, the last decade really has been, I thought it would be an amazing honor, and it is, and but I never knew I would learn so much and develop the relationships and see an incredible infrastructure develop that Jerry Colangelo and USA Basketball and the NBA have developed. We have an incredible infrastructure, and it's kind of like in college when you go from being a team to being an outstanding program. We have an outstanding program right now. I've been a part of it. It's certainly, not the only part of it. There's been, it's built to last. And with Pop taking over, Jerry staying on, I think you're going to see continued commitment by players.
In what ways have you grown most as a coach through this experience?
In what ways have I grown as a coach? I just think in knowledge of the game. You think after 3 decades of being in the ACC and that you know a lot, you do, just like all the coaches do. But when you're around these players, they're the best. And so you see how they prepare, you learn about their techniques, the language that they use in explaining things, and their interpretations of how they would want to do something offensively and defensively. And then with working over the years with Mike D'Antoni, Nate McMillan, Monty Williams, Tom Thibodeau, again, it gives, no one has an opportunity to do that. And then Jim Boeheim has basically been a co-coach for these 11 years, and that's been incredible. So, and the international community, these guys they're really good, and they play a little bit different brand of basketball, much more continuity offenses, and very difficult to defend, especially for the NBA players who are more accustomed to two-man isolation and things like that. And then you get to see some of the international players at an even higher level. As good as Manu Ginobili is, and he'll be a Hall of Fame player, he's even better for Argentina. As good as Pau Gasol is, another future Hall of Famer, he's even better for Spain. And when you're around excellence, whether it's on your team or you're competing against it, you learn from it. You learn from being in that environment. From 2008, we said that our fight song, America doesn't have a fight song. I mean, what is America's fight song? We don't. So at our first practice in 2008, we had a video, and I said, here's our fight song. And our fight song will be played before every game, and your hand will be over your heart, and you'll feel very proud. And then for this year's team, on July 17th, I told them, and on August 21st, our fight song will be played twice. And the second time, gold medals will be around your neck, and our flag will be raised above all others. And so in the meeting just before we go to the game, when we left the ship we were staying on, and we have a video, and it's our national anthem sung by Marvin Gaye. I think it's from the 1983 All-Star game. But while you're showing it, Kevin Cullen, who's done all our videotape for Duke, but also for the national team in the last 10 years, you see images, you see pictures of them doing different things. And it's for them to feel that. And so I said, about 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight, that's going to be you. You're going to be on the medal stand. And so then all of a sudden what you said, did, and they feel that. It's anything that we can do to get them to feel, not just to listen and see. And all the groups have been very good about picking that up.
2008.
Yeah, we've used Marvin Gaye. I think Marvin Gaye will last forever. And even though I like his music, I think they like it too. And in fact, they like it a lot because as good a players as they think they are, and I think I'm a good coach, we're not as good a performer as he was. I think somewhere along here we'll look back at the time, like the fact that you are no longer the national coach, that hasn't necessarily set in, but it is reality. And because you've been that for a long time, I imagine that whenever the time comes when I leave Duke, I'll have that same feel like, hey, I've been doing this a long time. That's not going to be easy. But I feel really good about what we've done, how we've done it, and I feel great about Pop taking over. It was terrific. And all the stuff that was said about Rio and Brazil was wrong. You know, I mean, we could not have been treated better. You know, and you know, maybe they didn't want to get on me, but I didn't have a mosquito get on me, and maybe my cologne, I don't know. But they were great. The people were great. Yeah.
Will you consider being the managing director? Jack Fangio said he would like you to.
No, I'm not gonna. I won't be that. You know, no one can be Jerry Colangelo's job. That would be, you know, because he knows how to raise a lot of money too. And anyway, that's almost a corporate thing, and that's not who I am.